The Ghost Boat and the Sea. Long, long ago, on the edge of a quiet seaside village, there was a little harbor where the moonlight painted silver paths across the water. Every night, when the world became sleepy and still, something very magical happened. A ghost boat, glowing softly like a lantern, would drift into the harbor. But this wasn't a scary ghost boat. Oh no! It was friendly, gentle, and shaped like a small fishing boat with shimmering sails made of moonbeams. Everyone called it Whisper because it never made a sound. It simply glided across the sea, as smooth as a feather. One night, a curious child named Milo sat by the shore, humming to the waves. Milo had heard stories about Whisper from the village elders but never believed them. Suddenly, the air sparkled, the water rippled, and there it was, Whisper, glowing softly in the moonlight. Milo gasped, "Wow, are you real?" To his surprise, the boat wiggled slightly, as if nodding. Milo stepped closer. "Do you want me to come aboard?" A warm breeze brushed his hair, and Whisper gently lowered a glowing plank. Milo climbed on, feeling the boat hum softly under his feet, like a friendly purr. When Whisper pushed away from the shore, Milo felt no fear at all. Instead, excitement bubbled in his chest. The sea stretched wide and glimmering, and the stars seemed close enough to touch. "Where are we going?" Milo whispered. The boat responded by lifting its moonbeam sails. They filled with silver wind, and suddenly, zoom, they glided across the water. The sea sparkled brighter as if cheering them on. First, Whisper took Milo to an island where waves sang lullabies, their voices gentle and soothing. Milo listened closely and heard soft whispers. "Sleep, little star. Dream, little wave." Next, they sailed to a shimmering patch of water where hundreds of glowfish swam beneath them. They lit up like tiny lanterns, painting the sea with blues, greens, and golds. Milo leaned over the edge and giggled as glowing fish twirled in swirling patterns, making shapes like stars, hearts, and even a dancing octopus. "This is amazing," Milo said. Finally, Whisper brought Milo to the center of the sea, where the moon reflected perfectly on the water. It looked like a shining pathway stretching into the sky. For a moment, Milo felt like they could sail right up into the stars. But Whisper slowly turned back toward the village. The sky was turning, a soft purple morning was near. When they reached the harbor, Whisper gently nudged Milo to step onto the shore. "Will I see you again?" Milo asked. The boat glowed a little brighter, as if saying yes, then slowly drifted back into the mist until it faded like a dream. Milo smiled and ran home, his heart full of magic. From that night on, he always believed in Whisper, the friendly ghost boat hand, knew that the sea held secrets meant only for those brave enough to dream. And every night, when the moon was full, Milo would look at the water, just in case Whisper returned for another adventure.